Right now, I was just speaking to you, and you just told me that one of your friends died down here. How does that affect you?
It makes me sad and it makes me scared to buy the things off these streets.
How old was he?
He was 21.
And what happened?
He was having cravings and he didn't tell anybody that he picked up dope before he was going to his friend's house. He went to his friend's house, used in her bathroom, passed out, and he overdosed because there was carfentanil in his dope, and as he was dead, all the blood pooled to his face and hands, and it was a big bloody mess under him, and my friend was left to clean it up. The cops left her to clean it up.
Excuse me, Sharon, I was going to ask you a question. Do you think that being on the job, which you are right now, do you think that professionalism and you deal with a lot of social diversity play a big role in this neighborhood?
Yeah.
So when people, and you work in the bank, when people are rude to you and stuff like that, and you deal with all kinds of language, do you think you should take it personal or you should always keep professional behavior and make a professional decision? What's your call on that?
My call is professional and don't take it personally because it's other people's issues, not yours. You just have to, you can't absorb it. You have to just
Deal with it.
Observe, not absorb.
Well, I like that attitude. Well, keep up the positive behavior. It's nice to see you're helping out in front of the
Treat
bank.
people like you'd want to be treated, right, Paul?
I believe you. Okay, thanks.
All right.
Excuse me, can I speak to the supervisor right now?
There's no supervisor in right now. Something I can help you with, or?
Do you know when he'll be in?
She will be in tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, here's the supervisor.
There's Stephanie Cripps is our branch head. And she'll be in on Wednesday, and then Maureen will be in tomorrow.
Okay, because I came here yesterday and the gentleman was, I was just in your lab.
Oh, you're banned. Yeah, you need to.
Oh no, but the reason I asked is
Did you
because,
talk to Dave?
well no, the whole idea was okay, well let me ask you something.
Yeah.
I came here to use a facility,
Mm-hmm.
hear me on this, and I use Premier Probe.
Mm-hmm.
So Premier Probe deals with videos.
Yes.
So you need,
I'm aware of that.
you're aware of that. So while I was using it, there was a gentleman in the back, and he didn't close the sound door.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked him to, so he's going on about some singing, whatever, it's his trip. So I went to the staff, I said, hey, could you ask this gentleman if he could close the door? It's very hard to use the equipment. She was walking over here, and I met her right here, and she turned around and said, yeah, okay, no problem. So she went over there, she talked to the guy, she came back with a list that says, when you talk to staff, you have to talk to them in a certain manner. I said, well, what did I say that was wrong? She goes, I didn't like the tone of your voice. I said, wow, no offense, I've been coming here for I've been coming to the library for
I
20.
did read the report. I also read the homophobic and
Because I said to her, is because, okay, hold on a second.
Yeah, no, we're not going to talk about what happened. You need to leave the building. You are banned.
Okay, but I was just trying to
And
say
you're not going
that.
to talk to you need to talk to security. You need to talk to Dave, which I think you've already.
Why would I talk to Dave?
Dave is security, and he manages our band patrons. So you're going to need to go.
Okay, I know, but when you deal with social problems, and this is a neighborhood that has a lot of social problems,
Yeah.
you don't have to be rude to people.
Yeah,
I've
you don't
never,
have to put up
okay.
with homophobic slurs.
No,
So
but
you
you
need to
didn't
leave.
hear what
We're
I
not arguing
said.
about this.
Well,
You need to
we're
go.
not arguing. I said to you when I first came here, I asked the woman if she could ask somebody.
We're not arguing about what happened.
I know, but
yesterday.
she
We're
came by.
arguing
She's
about
no,
the
but right now
slurs
I'm
used
asking you, right?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
saying-
asking you to leave.
Okay,
because
but I
you
was
are
just trying to explain that to you. Okay, we're just dealing with he said,
You
she
need
said.
to talk to Dave.
Okay, but what I
You
was
know how to
saying,
deal with security, so you need to talk to
I
Dave.
don't have no deal with security.
Yeah. Dave
I'm
knows
just
you.
asking you, just like I said, when you work, Dave knows me. How would Dave know me?
Because
I've
I was
come to
talking
this,
him earlier today.
I come to the library here all the time. I've never met a Dave. I've met this
Security
woman
and
here
the security.
before. She's never complained when I asked her something. I know the staff
You need
here.
to go, you're banned. So you need to
Okay,
go.
but
You
I
need to
just
go
said to you
Central.
that it's wrong that your staff would tell somebody that they don't like you because of the tone of
It's
your
also
voice.
wrong to use homophobic and misogynist slurs
Excuse
to
me,
staff.
let me ask you
On
something.
your way out, please, or I'm gonna
When
call
I
the cops
first
on you.
came
Come
in,
on.
you're gonna call the police?
You gotta go.
Well, I'm just recording this so that you understand that, hey, I just came here to tell you that,
And
hey.
I'm telling you that you need to go downtown. and
Okay,
talk
but
to
I said
security.
it's wrong that that's what she said. I asked you to ask somebody to keep the voice down, and they said I don't like your tone. Is that how you deal with the general public? Well, you tell me.
Yesterday, I do know that you made very derogatory.
Well, you know, when
comments
you
towards
tell
staff,
people
so
in
you need
public
to
you
go.
don't like them, I've never told nobody in public with a job I don't like them. Have you told somebody with a job that you don't
No,
like
I also
them?
don't go around making misogynist and homophobic
Well,
slurs,
you know
so
what?
need
You
to
shouldn't.
leave
You
now.
shouldn't use your job to threaten people because people may lose their temper. That's life. If you
need
use
to
your
go.
job to threaten
Paul,
people,
you need to go.
hey, that's different. It's your job. Okay, you have a nice day. Thank you.
Know how hard it is to clean up, so they've been supporting me better than anywhere else.
I know, I've been down here. They do help people make a difference, right?
People, they got the love. So some people, stop it. So some people are assholes, but there's a lot of love down here too.
I believe you,
boys.
sweetie.
Have a good one, all right?
Have a nice day.
Yeah, you too.
Take care.
Levi and Theo. Whoa. Okay. Levi.
It's a Good Samaritan Act. It's about change. Well, go on.
Think about that. I think that's great.
Well, I believe it helps communities. It helps people change their behavior.
Yeah.
It's not about drugs. It's also about changing behavior. If you see someone that's hurting and they're down, you know, I've been here a long time. You want to help them out.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is the whole idea of having the act. It's not like trying to tell people they're forced to help out. The whole attitude is change their attitude, trying to help out their next human being. It's all about helping out the other person that's trying to make a difference. What do you say there, officer? Even in their weakness and their poorness.
I think it's very important, and I would like to see more people be doing it on a regular basis. Unfortunately, we live in a society where a lot of people walk by sometimes, and that's not always a happy thing to see, but sometimes that's happening because people don't know what to do, or they're worried and afraid to take wrong actions. I think we need to raise awareness so people know that they should stop and help, because that is the right thing to do. But I can absolutely understand that maybe some people don't want to take that stance, and I have to respect that decision as well.
Well, we're trying to make a difference, and that's how this counts. Thank you.
You're welcome.
How's it going?
How are you doing, officer? I see you doing public safety. It's nice to see you helping out the community. It's all good. It's Remembrance Day.
Yep, happy Remembrance Day to everybody.
Okay.
Everyone have a nice day.
And keep up the good work. And that's not including the city helping out.
Hey, Edgar. What's going on here? What's going on here?
I'm going to turn here and put this all back there.
Here comes trouble. Simple trouble. Excuse me, Sean, how are you doing? Trouble's walking in the building.
You stop right there. What do you need?
What's for dinner?
Pizza.
I'm not down, but the cake looks good.
And it's mushroom sauce with sunrise tomato pepper.
Mushrooms. I love mushrooms. I love mushrooms.
I've been having some issues with, well, the library. Okay, here's what happened. See, I come to the library all the time, right? Mm-hmm. So yesterday I went to the library because what happens is they have different programs in the community. So every Sunday and Thursday I go by the library over there on Hastings.
Okay.
So what happened was some guy was in the recording studio, and apparently I went to one of the staff and they told me it was loud because I was using the software. So she went to the staff, and I went up to her and I said, "Excuse me, could you ask the guy to turn this stuff down?" Because the thing about the recording studio, if you understand Premiere Pro is a very difficult program, and they offer it in the different libraries. So when you use it, you want to have a bit of solitude, just like music. But he was talking lyrics, and then she turned around and said she didn't like the tone of voice that I used to talk to her, and she wants to bar me for 2 weeks. How do you deal with someone that wants to bar you? She said I was homophobic. Because I said to her the first time I spoke to her, I asked her if she could talk to Buddy. And then she turned around and told me that I was barred.
Okay, what's your last name?
Shot over.
How do you spell that?
SHAWDOVER.
And your first name?
Paul.
So what you have to do now is you have to go downtown and speak to security.
okay? I can give you
No, but hold on a second. I was going to ask you something. I want to speak to the manager because the idea.
when it gets to this point, that is who you have to speak to. It is. Yeah, there's no one else who can help you.
Oh, I spoke to the guy before.
Okay, so it says here that you must speak to them.
Do you think that I should write a complaint to the city? Because I spoke to the security guy and he believed, he said, she said. Just like I just came and spoke to you. How do you accuse someone of not liking them? I don't know. Have you ever dealt with telling somebody you don't like them with a job? It is your job, right? This is what we're talking about. I don't know the staff. Whatever they said, speak to security. So what should I do? Should I make a complaint to the city?
So
Because
you're welcome to do as you choose. I just have to tell you, like.
What should I choose? Because the security.
I know. I can't tell you what to do, but so you are banned from all VPL locations.
I'm banned.
Yes. So the only person you can see next is Marcus.
I'm banned from all locations.
Yes.
Why am I banned from all locations?
So.
So you have to leave right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, but I was asking her. I know that we were just trying to resolve something.
We can talk outside. You need to leave the library immediately.
Oh, okay. No,
Okay.
that's okay. No, I was just asking her because we were discussing that because I know I am banned.
But he throws racial slurs at me, a lot of them, right?
Oh.
So, like, you know.
He doesn't appreciate your service.
Well, no, that's all right, but, you know, I do love the racial slurs. So I stop him from riding, but I can't let that get to me. I can't take that personally, right? Because it's, you know, I gotta watch my health, my heart, right? I can't put that stress on me.
I believe you. I'm the same way. I don't let people say personal things about me and affect me. As young people that come into a community, do you think that your attitude and behavior towards others and try and be professional, even if they're rude to you, do you think it's appropriate behavior, or do you think you should have your own opinion?
I think it's appropriate behavior if we be respectful either way.
So while you feel that you're working or volunteering, that you should try and, even though you're right at the corner of Main and Hastings, there's a lot of diversity.
Yes.
So even if people talk to you in a bad language, how would you deal with that?
I would just smile and still help out in any way I can. Because I don't have a right to speak and judge or speak in my own opinion.
Okay, well, you know what? It's really nice to see that you're down here trying to make a difference.
Yes.
And all these people, they love people like you.
Yes.
Okay, you take care and have yourself a nice.
You guys too.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day. Bye. Right now I'm speaking to Mayor Roberts, who was a very beautiful person who made a lot of differences in office, and now he's left office. Can you tell me why you love the downtown east side?
I love the downtown east side because of the community, deep sense of community that I think a lot of people don't know about, how committed people are to each other, how many, despite the tragedies that happen, how committed people are to looking after each other. And I think the downtown east side is deserving more support from all levels of government as we make sure there's enough housing, healthcare, and opportunities for people who live in the downtown east side, and a lot more understanding that needs to be built so people understand this is a great neighborhood of people who are Vancouverites and deserve some more support to deal with this a neighborhood that's not had enough investment over the years.
Well, thank you for your contribution, but most of all, thank you for making a difference. Have a nice day. And best in your future and your future endeavors.
All right, thanks.
Hi, Mr. Trudeau. How are you doing? We're trying to get live 24-hour video for the downtown east side to change the neighborhood. Okay, thank you, sir. Hi, right now I'm speaking to one of the local artists, and she's a violinist, and somebody stole your violin. Can you tell me how that impacts you, especially being homeless and young?